You don't want to over highlight. You want to be careful because you want ribbons. You don't want chunks in the front. Something that's going to be natural is going to look very soft, very fine, and like dainty opposed to streaky. Hi everybody, I'm Bianca Hillier. I am a balayage expert and a color specialist based in Los Angeles, California. I travel the world teaching my unique balayage technique, and today I'm going to show you all about my hand-painted highlights on brunette hair for a soft and subtle, low-maintenance look. This is my client Gabby, and we do a balayage refresher touch-up on her. We like something natural, something light brown on her dark Asian hair. So I start at the neck, the bottom hairline, and I paint very tiny, fine lines, little baby lights, to really help frame the face when the hair is all pulled to the front of the shoulders. So I like to paint even on the bottom, very bottom neckline, because this also helps when the client has their hair up in a ponytail. This is going to help frame around the whole head opposed to just the front hairline. So these are just tiny little highlights that will frame all around so that when the hair is up, you don't have a black hole on the bottom and this super bright, face framing piece in the front. I use cotton as a barrier, not only because it helps prevent bleed marks on the new section that's laying down on top of the old pattern that I just painted, but also because it does not conduct heat like a foil or saran wrap does, so it's not instigating the chemicals to move at a faster pace. They're only moving at the pace by which I formulated them. I do a V-like pattern and I stagger, as you can see, at the root so that you don't have a direct line of demarcation as it grows out. It's kind of more of a fluid, seamless grow out, something like she's just been in the sun for, a while, surfing. This front hairline, I tend to always do super fine baby lights. You don't want to over highlight. You want to be careful because you want ribbons. You don't want chunks in the front. Something that's going to be natural is going to look very soft, very fine, and like dainty opposed to streaky. So I always have my clients get their hair cut prior to getting their color with me, because even if they're getting a dusting, these little ribboning pieces that frame the face or even all throughout the hair are supposed to be where the layers fall. When I'm done painting the highlights, I'll bag them up, heat them up, and then when it's lifted to the desired result, I will go ahead, shampoo. I section out the hairline when I tone because those hairs will grab more quickly because they're so fine. And I customize everybody's formulation for their toner because everyone's hair is different, everybody's hair reacts differently, and you want to ensure that you're creating something that's fluid per person. I generally always tone on scalp first to create fluidity from the virgin hair into the start of the highlight, and then I'll pull something all over to create a nice flow and transition from root to tip. After you tone, you want to ensure that you do shampoo so that you can stop any chemicals from activating or continuing to be active in the hair. When you're done styling with the heat on the blow dryer and the round brush, you want to make sure that you do a cool flash with the blow dryer with a cool air. The heat molds the hair where the cool air will set the hair. I always finish with Authentic Beauty Concept Glow Touch Spray. It just gives a really natural but also super glowy, shimmering finish. I'm obsessed with it. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to give me a follow at Bianca Color on all social platforms. I hope you enjoyed, and be sure to subscribe to Hair.com.